Hello everybody and Merry Christmas. In today's video, I figured we'd take some time and I would show you guys what Santa left for me underneath the Christmas tree. So, let's dive into it. So first up is something that I've really added to my collection over the past year, but you haven't seen it really all that much on my channel because they don't fit on my 12x8 layout here. And that is the Lionel Autorax. So Santa left this Ferromex Lionel Autorax for me underneath the tree this year. And I really like this paint scheme, and I see Ferromex Autorax all the time whenever I see an Autorax train. So I wanted one, and I'm glad to finally have it in my collection. I think this puts the total up to a dozen Lionel Autorax and 4 Atlas Autorax. 16 cars, so I really need to work on getting a nice scale diesel, modern diesel, to pull these Autorax and finding a layout or building a layout big enough to finally handle these things. But either way, super excited to finally get this into the collection. It's great, has lots of nice details, and I love these Lionel Autorax. That's it for the Lionel, MTH, Atlas, any of that kind of stuff. Everything else that I got from Santa came from Menards, or Menards, as my mom calls it. So first up is this scale-ish U.S. Navy flat car with a helicopter on it. And it's a very nice laser-cut wood decking. It's all plastic with metal wheels, but the helicopter has lots of great details. Even has a little bomb on it over here. And really cool. I've wanted one of these, and it's going to go great with the rest of my Menards military trade. Really cool. Always wanted one of these. Glad to finally get one. I think I'm going to try to get the Army one as well. And the next item is quite small. It is this Menards lighted ambulance Ford panel truck. So it's got the plug on it, so I just have to drill a hole and plug it in. But this is going to go great with all my fire department cars. Real nice retro looking ambulance. So it's going to fit in nice with the emergency style firehouse on the layout. So really cool piece. It doesn't have like a light or anything on top. It just has headlights and taillights, which is perfect. Adds a lot of great realism to the O-scale layout. And last but not least, this is something that I wanted since it came out, but not for the reason that you might think. And is the Menards Arbys. So I don't eat a ton of fast food, and there aren't actually that many Arbys on Long Island. But the reason why I wanted this was because I want to make this into a Chick-fil-A. Now, people have been asking Menards for quite a while now to make a Chick-fil-A, and I'm sure it comes down to like licensing issues as the reason why they haven't. But the Arbys colors are pretty much the same exact color scheme as Chick-fil-A colors. So we're going to pop off the Arbys hats on all sides, and cover up some of the Arbys branding on the building itself. But overall, it looks like a really nice Menards building. Like all the other Menards buildings, there are going to be a few dings and dents, some paint swabs, but for the price that you pay for these, you really can't go wrong with a Menards building. For the rest of the video, you're going to see me turn this Menards Arbys into a Chick-fil-A. So let's move on to that next.
So starting off here, the first thing that I'm doing is just taking the Arbys logos off of the building. All they are is hot glued onto the building, so taking them off is actually quite easy. I make it a lot more difficult than I had to be in this clip here, just because I didn't really know what I was doing. If you cool down the building, like if you leave it outside for 20 minutes, it makes taking these off much easier, as I found out doing a second one. But yeah, they come right off. So I apologize for the poor camera angle here. I thought I had a lot better setup than what I actually did. But what I did is I took measurements of all the signs and all the places where there would be signs, either covering the Arbys logos or just flat out new Chick-fil-A logos. And I created a Microsoft Word document of pictures of the logos and posters that I would be using to the exact size that I would need to fit onto this building. And so all I simply did was I printed them out and I cut them down to size, as you're seeing me apply to the building here. And all I used was a simple Elmer's glue stick. For the posters on the windows, all I did was I found a Chick-fil-A poster and shrunk it down to size and put them right over the Arby's logo because I didn't feel like messing with the windows all that much. But yeah, a really, really simple process. Even someone like me without a lot of customization experience, I was able to do this fairly easily.
And so here it is, all completed. The only thing I have left to do is wire this thing up. But man, am I glad I went ahead with this. Of course, the reds aren't perfect, but I don't have the best quality printer. But man, this thing is looking sweet. I am super glad I went ahead and did this.